let's move on to a few of the spicy topics. This just in, apparently Activision Blizzard is getting sued.
This is actually kind of nuts. This news broke tonight, like 10 minutes before we went live.
Like half an hour ago.
Yeah, so Blizzard Activision is being, I gotta get that right. Activision Blizzard, right? That's the right order. Sure. Activision Blizzard is being sued by California, the state of California, their Department of Fair Employment and Housing. So apparently, according to the news that broke tonight, Activision Blizzard has kind of got a reputation for having what they call a frat boy kind of an environment. And there's been some, there's apparently been a lot of cases of sexual harassment. There's been reports of inappropriate hands-on activity that happens in some of their activities that they do. On top of that, which is already really, really bad for them. On top of that, apparently there's a direct correlation between how long someone is employed there and how much they're being paid. There's a direct correlation between those factors and your gender. So females at Activision Blizzard, according to the state of California, females at Activision Blizzard are they're terminated much sooner and they're paid a lot less. So, yeah, it's not looking good. Add that to the pile of grievances people have with Activision Blizzard.
And this isn't a twit longer. This is the government is suing you. Like, you're in for a battle because the government's not going to be like, all right, here's Stu, our lawyer. Like, it's going to be Bezos's lawyer robot coming in.
It's a big deal. Like, and, so Activision's got to get it together. And I mean, it's like, dude, everything we've heard about this company, I wonder if it's like more Activision or more Blizzard or both. Because it's like, no wonder you've got a toxic work environment. You're probably like living by the seat of your pants. Any moment, Bobby Kovacs is gonna fire you and give you a a Battle.net gift card and send you on your way. See ya, dip, you dumbass. Like, here's your $50 Battle.net gift card. You're fired.
Hey, at least it's not $20 from Nintendo, right? It's $50.
Oh, especially if you're a woman too. You get a $15 Battle.net gift card for that. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah. So on top of the sexual harassment, the list of grievances that they're actively being sued for is unpaid wages, pay adjustments, back pay, and lost wages and benefits for female employees. That's a long list.
Yeah. I wonder if maybe there's like a law going in play, or like there's a question of this woman worked at your place X amount of hours. You treated her like a contractor without benefits, but she should have been a full-time employee. Or, I wonder if there's some things going on there too with how they like allocated their funds and like allocated their employee. Like, did they treat them like contractors, or I don't know. Did they terminate them at 3 months right before they would get benefits? You know what I mean? Like, are they doing some really shifty stuff there?
Probably.
I don't know.
Like,
right?
It just seems
3 month contract
general,
right before you get benefits, they boot you.
And beyond just shifty stuff, apparently, according to a couple of different articles that I read, and this is. Like, I don't want to just sell this as drama. Like, this is actually a big deal. This is honestly some pretty tragic stuff. But apparently one of the things that pushed this case over the edge, sort of a tipping point, there was a female employee who committed suicide. It's a big deal, right? It's a big deal. On a business trip where her supervisor expected things from her and brought some things with him that made that explicit. And that's what led to that. So horribly tragic stuff. So I would definitely keep an eye on this story and
I did not know where it goes.
That. Yeah, that's one of the main things. And I think some of the things that they're also talking about, I'm just like looking it might be beyond just the sexism stuff is the focus and the discrimination is the focus. But like you said, Tash, it's like I think they're investigating other claims that just applies to everyone, like treating everyone terribly, terminating people without reason, all that stuff. So it's like, listen, you know, Bobby Kovac had to get his $100 million. He doesn't care, you know, how you know, what is that terminology? Like, he doesn't care how it happens, right? So, it's pretty
the ends
wild.
Justify the means kind of a thing.
Like
to him,
yeah. It seems like really, really like bad and just a toxic environment there, and so, you know, not good at all. I really do wonder. It's hard to tell. You know, this just came out, so it might say, but we haven't been able to see it. But again, is it mainly Activision or is it mainly Blizzard or is it both? Because it matters quite a bit, because what we've reported on in previous episodes is that kind of Blizzard is getting very fed up with what Activision is doing. And so if Activision is coming in and they bought Blizzard and they're the ones with the extremely toxic work environment that's bleeding over into Blizzard, like that could be even like exacerbate this problem even further. Like, could we even see a split of these two companies? Could we see a mass exodus from one of these companies? Like, that's going to be really interesting.
Right. One of the other spicy topics, I was going to roast Pokemon Unite because we were kind of talking about it. We're like, all right, Pokemon Unite, new MOBA game, pretty cool. I was really excited about it, honestly. But it's on the Nintendo Switch. And we were kind of talking, it's like, I will never touch that game just because I'm scared I'm going to stream it and get my channel taken down by Nintendo.
Right.
Like, it's like they're going to just shut it down.
This.
Are you going to host a tournament and they're going to not allow you to host a tournament because it's a Nintendo game?
Dude, there's zero chance of me playing or uploading a Pokemon Unite video because, like, I'm gonna get copyright claimed by Nintendo
and for Pokemon. Like they're gonna double dip
their game. Yeah, it's like, no, thank you. And it's like, Nintendo, this is what you're doing. Like, I'm literally like afraid. I would never upload a Nintendo game. It's just like too risky at this point. If you have some background music of the game, if you have like music that was playing in the game, they'll get you for that. It's crazy.
Yet, that being said, as we are about to roast it, it is the 5th most watched game right now on Twitch.
Of course it is.
Just behind League of Legends. It's above Valorant. And I mean, it's got 111,000 viewers. And so it's doing pretty good. Granted, a lot of them are from Ms. Kiff. I'm a Cutie Pie, who's one of the biggest League of Legends streamers, AD Carry. It's just like, will this game have legs? Or will the overlords at Nintendo hold it back? Because, you know, with a company like Riot and League of Legends, they want to have the World Series and tournaments and all this stuff. But Nintendo, it's like, hey, we just want to have a friendly community tournament. We're going to LAN. And they're like, nope, it's not on the Nintendo servers. It's not happening. Nope.
Yeah,
shut it down.
I mean, like, exactly, because like how, like a MOBA, it's all about the competition. Like, how are you going to have a MOBA that has like no tournaments because Nintendo's never heard of a tournament before? Like, how, like,
no, I know.
How are you going to do that? Or like, didn't Nintendo pull out of E3? They're like, Twitch can't co-stream the Nintendo E3 announcements because we're such little idiots.
Twitch pulled out of pulled out of doing their thing because their partnered streamers couldn't co-stream it. They're like, well, then what's this all been about?
It's like, so Nintendo, how are you gonna have a MOBA if you don't even let it be like? Are they gonna like go out? Like, Twitch can't host it. Like, seriously, would Twitch be able to host a Twitch Rivals tournament? Like, would Twitch be able to host a big event? Like, or is Nintendo gonna be like so sus about it?